All right, what is going on, my dudes? So we are back here today with something that many people have been waiting a very long time to see, including myself. The Black Panther Rework details are finally here. Let's jump right into it, man. As always, we highlighted everything that you're going to want to know, everything that you need to know, and we're going to jump right in and start at the beginning. So, about Black Panther, the king of the reclusive but technologically advanced African nation Wakanda, King T'Challa's birthright is not only to rule, but to don the mantle of the Black Panther, a powerful warrior and symbol to his people. T'Challa will aggressively defend his country and citizens against any threat, no matter how menacing. So, when it comes to prestige, as a 5-star, this guy is like 10.510. As a 6-star, 13.510, which is alright. It's decent prestige. You won't feel too bad, about putting some stones into him there. Let's move on though. Of course, the character class is skill, basic abilities, bleed, precision, cruelty, and something new, Panther's might. Black Panther's mechanics: dodge, dip, dive, duck, and bleed. Darting around the contest, Black Panther excels at playing aggressive and fast. Intercept the opponent and land tons of critical hits to watch your opponent's HP bar melt away. Strengths: bleed damage. Black Panther packs a ton of bleed damage with his new update. Debuff shrug. With his sig ability, Black Panther can shrug off any debuffs a defender might throw his way. Weaknesses: bleed immune champions, of course. A lot of the new Black Panther's damage comes from his frequent bleed debuffs. A bleed immune opponent will net a large loss in damage. That was kind of to be expected. Power gain abilities. Looking for intercepts all day means Black Panther wants his opponents at low power as often as possible. Be careful against opponents with lots of power gain, alright? So abilities. Critical hits. Crits have a 100% chance to apply a bleed, dealing 1035 direct damage over 6 seconds. Note, this update to Black Panther includes the majority of his original kit, plus chances to rack up bleed damage. Hallelujah. That's awesome, man. I love when they take like the original Heart of a Champion and just add on to it, and that's what this update's going to be. So I believe he never had a 100% chance to apply a bleed on crits, but now he does, man. So all attacks. His kit is really nicely put together. It's really cool. It all melts really well together. So we're gonna break it all down bit by bit, how it works together. Okay. So let's start here. All attacks. 100% chance to gain a cruelty passive, granting plus 158 critical damage rating for 1.25 seconds. These cruelty passes fall off one at a time, right? So 1.25 seconds is not a long time, but kind of like Howard the Duck, they're all the way going down, so you get a new one, right? Every time you get one, it goes up and up and up and up and up, and this is on all attacks, right? So a 5-hit combo, you're gonna get 5 of them, then maybe one falls off before you get your next parry, and then you get your next opening, then you get a full 5-hit combo again, so now you have 9, maybe one falls off again, you're at 8, then you get up to 13, right? So within 3 to 4 combos, you're at like 15 of these, okay? But check this out. Intercepting the opponent or striking them while they are recovering from a heavy or special attack grants an additional cruelty passive, all right? Really, really cool. So if you're fighting Winter Soldier, for example, you do your 2 5-hit combos, he throws his special 1, you go in an attack, you're going to get 6 cruelty passes for that combo, alright? So, dev note, Black Panther's cruelty is going to be an important part of every fight, so make sure to stay on the aggressive side so you can keep 15 floating the whole fight. Panther's might. Dashing back after a non-combo ending attack will grant 1 indefinite inactive Panther's might charge, max 5 charge. Inactive Panther's might charges cannot be gained while Panther's might is active. So dev note, instead of your regular 5-hit combo, try dashing out early after 2 or 3 hits to gain 1 charge, then dash back in for a draft back and race to 5 charges. More charges equals more duration spent in Panther's might. So keep in mind when you intercept the opponent, you're going to be gaining more cruelty passes as well. You're also going to be gaining, Panther's might charges if you do like a 3-hit combo and then do a draft, a dash back and then go in for the intercept. Lots of opportunities there to build a lot of Panther's might and a lot of the passive cruelties. Now let's talk about Panther's might here. Landing a heavy attack will add 3 or more inactive charges grants Panther's might for 3 seconds per charge consumed. Upon activation, gain 1 precision passive for each personal cruelty passive active, each increasing critical rating by plus 87. Intercepting the opponent or hitting an opponent recovering from a heavier special pauses Panther's might for 5 seconds, alright? So this is why you want to be very, very aggressive at all times. You want to do a lot of intercepts with this guy, because when you enter Panther's might, you also pause all personal cruelty passives. So at this point, you want to have 15 cruelty passives, you want to have your 15 seconds of Panther's Might, and you want to have your 15 precision passives as well. And at this point, bleed debuffs gain plus 8% duration for each personal cruelty active on Black Panther. So 15 times 8, really quick, let's see, 15 times 8, that's 120% duration, man. So attacks also reduce opponent's defensive ability accuracy by 50%. So this is where a lot of your damage is going to come into play. So it's going to take probably 3 to 4 combos to ramp up, and then you activate it, man, and then you're just rolling in the damage, and you want to stay really, really aggressive. So developers note, defenders aren't going to like Black Panther when he's angry. Punish the opponent's special attacks and land intercepts whenever you can to stay in Panther's Might for as long as possible. Special attacks 1 and 2. Intercepting the opponent. Each hit of this attack is a guaranteed crit and apply an additional bleed debuff. And yes, that means intercepting with the special attack. Really cool. Special 1, Roundhouse. Gain 3 inactive Panther's Might charges, then consume all charges and enter Panther's Might for 5 seconds per charge consumed. Basically what this does is against stun immune matchups where you can't really get a heavy attack off, you can activate the Panther's Might this way. Special attack 2. This attack gains plus 115 attack rating for each personal cruelty active on Black Panther. Again, let's do that times 15, so 115.05 times 15, it's going to be plus 1725 attack rating. Not that crazy, man, when you take into account that each one of Crossbone's Furies is over 1300 attack rating, so this isn't going to seem like much to me, man. Crossbones is just, he's nutty, man. That guy, that's a different conversation. But developers note, intercept with the special 2 during Panther's Might, and you're going to be dealing a ton of bleed damage. Keep in mind, if you intercept with the special attack, it's going to be guaranteed crits, and every crit is going to place a bleed debuff on the opponent. And if you're in Panther's Might, all the bleed debuffs are going to be plus 120% duration if you're at max charges, which you should be. So, special attack 3 inflicts up to 5 bleed debuffs, with each having a 100% chance to apply and dealing 803 direct damage over 15 seconds. And you're also going to refresh the duration of Panther's Might. So, note, in fights where you want to maintain Panther's Might, the whole fight, throw a special 3 instead of a special 1 or 2, or if you need to keep your opponent's defensive ability accuracy down, land a special 3 and put your mind at ease, alright? So keep in mind, when you're in Panther's Might, all attacks, your opponent has minus 50% defensive ability accuracy, which is really, really good. But if we look at the SIG ability here, we're going to read the second part first. Each bleed debuff from the opponent decreases their defensive ability accuracy by 10%, max 5 bleeds. So if you have 5 bleeds on the opponent, and assuming SIG 200 on Black Panther, you're going to have minus 100% defensive ability accuracy reduction, which is really, really cool. So SIG ability as well, intercepting the opponent, has a 100% chance to purify one of each debuff from Black Panther. That is awesome, dude. So, for example, if you're on the Suicide Masters with this guy, he seems pretty suicide friendly, man, as well. You don't have to do too many special attacks if you don't want to, but pretty much you intercept right away, debuffs are gone. That's awesome, dude. So, dev note, pair the bleed defensive ability accuracy with Panther's Might. You're going to be keeping your opponent's abilities in check for the whole fight. On demand, shrug off for one of each debuff on him is also a great tool to help with any fight. Awesome. So this guy has some pretty nutty synergies as well. So Royals with Storm, Black Panther, you gain a 1 second unblockable passive when activating a special attack during Panther's Might. This is really, really dope, man, especially when you're going to be trying to intercept the opponent with a special attack in case they turtle up and block. Well, you're unblockable now, so that's, kind of gives you that safety net there. Storm, each shock debuff on the opponent grants plus 20% special attack damage, max potency at 5 shocks, so going to be plus 100% special attack damage if you're using her as a horseman and have all those shocks. That's a pretty nice synergy for her. This one's awesome here with Killmonger and Black Panther. So Black Panther, intercepting the opponent, grants a True Strike passive for 10 seconds, letting his attacks ignore all armor, resistance, evade, and auto block effects. Really, really useful. All you have to do is intercept there and you got it. And Killmonger can activate special 3 bleed debuffs an additional 1 time per fight, man. So that is actually really, really sick. So you get to your special 3, let's say you have 30 of your bleeds, you activate them, you get 30 bleeds on the opponent. Now that cap is going to count those bleeds. You're going to shoot up to 50 bleeds. You can build back up to another special 3. Now you're throwing a massive special 3 with 50 bleeds on the opponent. So this is a really, 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 really good synergy for Killmonger. It's making me kind of regret not taking him out of that skill nexus on Spring Cleaning when I took Black Widow, but that's totally fine. I really like Black Widow, and I have a 5-star Killmonger if everyone will rank him up, and I have an unduped Killmonger as well. But who knows? I'll dupe him eventually, right? Warriors with Iron Fist. Start the fight with 3 inactive Black Panther's Might charges, so you can basically just parry heavy to start off, man, and then you're pretty much good to go in Panther's Might. But you do want to build like those passive cruelties and stuff first, but it's still a nice synergy to have. Let's see, some generic ones as well. Then some synergy updates here with Tiger and Hulkbuster. You know, keep in mind, what these synergies did was they basically, like, gave you some chances to apply additional bleeds and stuff like that, or a better chance or whatnot when you crit. But now, every single crit that you do is going to be a bleed, so these are updated a little bit. And now, Tiger gives you additional cruelty passives from all hits, and that's going to be really, really good, and it's going to pretty much double, you know, the speed of your ramp up, which already isn't too bad, so that's going to be a really nice synergy for him. And also Hulkbuster plus 25% bleed duration, which is really, really good, man, especially combined with the Panther's Might and whatnot. So yeah, this guy's looking really, really nutty, dude. I'm really banking on this guy being in the future 6-star crystal, the next one on July 4th, because I would love to cop a 6-star Black Panther, man. I have Black Panther Civil War. I wish that this was Black Panther Civil War because he looks awesome. But anyway, my dudes, that's going to be it for this guy. If you enjoyed this breakdown of this buff, drop your boy a like. Comment what you think about the Black Panther buff in the comment section below. Are you excited for it? Personally, I'm very excited for it. I think he looks awesome. Can't wait to test him out. Can't wait for you guys to test him out. You know, we have a lot of Black Panther pre-buff gameplay from last week and also from a couple months ago on the channel if you do want to see what he looks like now before the buff. But anyway, my dudes, that's going to be it for this one. Drop that like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any buffed Black Panther gameplay coming to you hopefully very soon. I'll be seeing you around.